We're here with Cal State San Bernardino head coach Kim Cherniss. To her left, Jalyn and to her right, Marlee Nunley, after a 3-0 win in the opening round of the NCAA Championships. First, coach, just an opening statement about tonight's victory.
Really happy to come away with a win. You know, I can't say enough about how much we respect Central Washington. Mario has a fantastic program. He and I have been doing this a long time. And so I know that it's only a matter of time before they, you know, kind of figure out the key to really putting us in a ton of trouble, which they were really hot on our trails there at the end of that third set. So congratulations to them on a great season, but I'm really proud of our team. We've had, you know, some injuries and stuff, and I'm sure everybody has, but our team has really relied on the strength of our unit as a whole, and I couldn't be more proud of them because of that.
Jalyn and Marlee, talk a little bit about that strength as a whole. A bunch of different parts doing a lot of different things tonight that maybe not the same faces that people are accustomed to seeing on the box score.
Yeah, coming into tonight, you know, as Kim said, we were just really focusing on this one game. We really wanted to go into it with our heads on straight, and as a unit, we all kind of knew what part we had to play to be together as a working machine. And it really, I think it took us a little bit to get started, but once we did, it just never stopped.
Yeah, I think that we had a really great week of practice too. So coming in tonight, I was really confident in us to, you know, execute really well on our game plan. And so I'm proud. And like she said, yeah, it was a slow start, but I'm happy with how we pulled out from it and trust each other on the court. So
Central Washington got the lead even in the early parts of all the sets, or at least the first two for sure. What did you adjust in order to kind of run away with a win at the end?
I just don't think we were getting really good quality swings. We were just a little bit flat. I mean, I think like any team, we were maybe feeling it out a little bit, and it was a little bit uncharacteristic. So, as a coaching staff, we were just really intentional about staying patient because we really believe in this team, and we believe that that they have their own agenda, and you know, us getting, you know, fired up at them isn't going to be more impactful than them really wanting it. So they soon found their groove.
And Jalyn, one of the ways that you really did find your groove was on the block. Talk about your play at the net tonight.
Well, we've been working on blocking all season, but tonight, all the hitters, all the pins and the rights, they were setting the block really, really well. And we were communicating throughout the entire set. And something else that we were talking about this week at practice was winning the set winning the rally during the rally. And so making sure we were communicating throughout the rally, keeping our energy up, staying confident and trusting each other was something that really helped with that.
And you two are both underclassmen. Talk about this experience being here at home playing in the NCAA tournament.
I definitely didn't know what it was going to be like coming into tonight, but I was once again so confident in our team, and I'm really proud of the girls and how they played, and just made me feel right at home with how well they encouraged me and stuff all week long. So.
And I think coming back into this situation from having what happened last year, just being with the same girls, and we were all so close and we wanted it so bad, really just lit that fire under us, and there was just no stopping.
Kim, talk about hosting.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's awesome because the girls are in finals right now, and that's really important for them to be able to focus on their schoolwork because I've got some really strong student athletes on this team academically, but also just playing in front of our fans. They're amazing. We have great community support. We have a ton of kids who are from Southern California, and all their families are out here. I mean, extended families, grandmas, grandpas, aunts and uncles. Our student athletes from the other sports here on campus are tremendous in their commitment to, you know, supporting us. We had a men's soccer NCAA match today at Cal State LA, and so while we were eating dinner, we were watching it and cheering them on as they won, and then we get in the gym and we see people coming in who we know were at that soccer game, and they're coming straight from watching that soccer game at Cal State LA and coming in to cheer us on. So it is definitely a great environment here at Cal State San Bernardino, and everybody's really supportive.
Jalyn, when as a student athlete, as a player in a match like that, when you get into a group, when do you realize that, hey, this is my night? Because of the 16 total blocks, you accounted for what looks like 8. So when do you realize you're in a groove and?
We we get really, really excited for each other on the team. And I'm never really like, I'm having a great night. It's kind of my teammates that are like, you're doing really good, And I think just supporting each other in that is what keeps us going. Because, like I said, I don't really focus on I'm having a great night. I'm kind of like, what piece of this puzzle am I to help us towards winning? So.
And this isn't something that's outside of her normal performance capabilities. She's an exceptional blocker. She's got incredible lateral speed. She has the ability to really, really take away big parts of the net. So, it's such a great and exciting thing for us as a team. It's such a motivation and momentum builder that we enjoy it tremendously on the team. But we're also very confident that she can do this, fairly consistently. Not maybe in those numbers, which are pretty gaudy, by the way. but in general, we're really confident with our team blocking balls.
Elaborate a little more on that, Kim, because that seemed to be where you guys basically starved them of any kind of oxygen offensively. Every time they seemed to get a little bit of a rally, you guys would have a couple stops, a couple blocks, and end of rally. Talk about how important that was tonight for you guys.
It's part of a bigger picture. For us, we're not a team that leads the conference in service aces, but we like to apply pressure from the service line from all 6 servers who go back, and hopefully glean a little information off of a less than perfect pass, and then use our strengths, which we have some size on the floor, some physicality, take away the correct part of the court. I give the team a lot of credit that we've talked a lot about, not just, be big and be fast and put your hands up there, but where do you put your hands? And then play defense around it and try and get points in transition. That's really a big part of our game. That's one of the reasons that we've been able to hold some teams to a little lower hitting percentage sometimes. So for us, it's a really big part of the game. It's a team thing. We talk about it a lot. And the girls have really embraced it. So for that, we're really fortunate because they love it. They have a good time with it.
What did you guys glean? You said you talked about gleaning information on
the
their
pass.
hitting. What did you glean tonight that helped you with what Central was doing?
We know that if we can kind of get the ball a little further off the net, and this isn't specific to Central, this can be a lot of different teams, that it limits their opportunities in who they can set. They'll oftentimes have to go to the left or have to set the pipe, and that gives us a little bit of a head start on knowing where the ball's going to go, and allows us to close the block and put up a little stronger presence at the net.
Marlee, you mentioned not knowing what to expect, this being your first NCAA tournament as a freshman. Does anything high-level CIF playoffs or JOs prepare you for anything like this?
Yeah, I definitely think high school CIF 100% is the most similar to this, just because, we're hosting, we have our crowd, and it's just that excitement. I feel like I could relate the most to a CIF high school game, so yeah.
Is that just because you have the crowd behind you, whereas in JOs it's just your team and your families and your parents? Is that?
Yeah, and it's just like how I said the den, how we play in the den. I would say it would relate most of that because it's home and it's in our gym and stuff. So.
Kim, talk about you gave them a couple days off at the end of the week there. We're 28 matches into this thing now. How important do you think giving them those couple days off were, and do you feel like that was maybe part of the slow start there in the first, or was it more feeling out?
No, because we practiced on, we gave them off Thursday and Friday so they could go and be with their families and recharge emotionally. And then we practiced Saturday, and it was really a strong practice. It was good. Bad. Turkey hangover. But that's okay. We broke a sweat, we got in the gym, and then we took Sunday off, and we came back and had 2 good practices on Monday and Tuesday. And really, at this point in the season, it's just about doing things that help them feel as confident as they can be. Little things that are just going to make them feel a little more comfortable setting a certain direction or hitting a certain serve or defending a certain attack option. So it's really just about that. This team has worked for a few months now to be as prepared as we can be, and it is what it is at this point.
You have to be pleased with the 324 hitting percentage, I assume. The balance behind Alexis is pretty good. 3 others with 5 or more.
We have so many, as you said, so many working parts, you know. And this is the first time in a long time we've been in a 6-2, so we're relying really heavily on, 9, 10 people all the time. So there's often a lot of, small pieces coming together for a big thing. And that's what we were doing tonight. Like, everybody hit for a high percentage. Everybody did a nice job with their opportunities. So can't ask for more than that.
All right. Thanks. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.